Oh yeah, nothing like the smell of ribs smoking on the grill. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Conservative Patriot. My name is Keith, and I hope you're all having a good day. Just got back from another 2-hour baseball practice with my son. He's doing okay. For those of you who know the story about how he got bit by a cat the other day and had to have his first round of rabies vaccine shots. So round 2 tomorrow, but he's doing good. So what I want to talk about today is, and there was an article that came out a couple days ago, and I thought it was kind of funny that it kind of got, again, brushed to the side by the mainstream media. No one really hears about it. I didn't hear about it. So Ilhan Omar, Nancy Pelosi, and I think like 18 or so members of the Congressional Black Caucus traveled to Ghana, Africa, to commemorate the 400th anniversary, I guess you'd call it, of the slave trade to the United States. Now, I saw that and I was like, my first thought was, holy shit, she's back in Africa. That's awesome. Wow, check the smoke out from behind me. That is fantastic. I'm gonna open this up while I talk so we can maybe have a smoke-free environment. But America. Anyways, I'm hungry. So as soon as this video's over, I gotta take these off, wrap in foil, put some apple juice in there, brown sugar, more of my special spice rub seasoning, and put them back on the grill for another couple hours. It's actually a Traeger pellet, wood pellet grill / smoker. It kind of does it all. It's the best invention ever. If you want to do grilling or smoking, do it all in this one thing. I love it. Anyways, back to Ilhan Omar and her posse in Ghana. And the first thing I thought was, holy crap, she's back in Africa. It actually worked. Trump got her out of the country. And he took Nancy Pelosi with her. Bonus points on that one. No, they're there to commemorate the 400th anniversary of the slave trade in Africa, and Ghana being the port, I guess, that most of the slaves came from. They have the door. I think it's called the door to nowhere. The door of no return. Sorry, the door of no return, where they posed and took pictures of. I don't understand. The Ilhan Omar, Nancy Pelosi, and the Black Caucus go to Ghana on the very same day, or right around the same day, that the rest of the Democrats in Congress boycott going to Jamestown, Virginia, where President Trump is actually celebrating the birth of our nation 400 years ago. So you have the birth of our nation 400 years ago, and then you have the Democrats in Africa celebrating the initial slave trade to America. That doesn't make any sense to me, why they would want to celebrate something as atrocious as that, especially when they are the ones tearing down all these statues of our founding fathers who were slave owners. Because the hypocrisy is real, people. The hypocrisy is real. Let's go celebrate something in another country, but at home we're going to tear down the statues of the people that had these slaves. Because you can't learn from history, right? You got to rip it down and rewrite it. You gotta get rid of it. But we're going to go to a different country where it all started, because that's okay. It's not here. It's not America. Even though it came to America, and the founding fathers, some of them had slaves. You can't change history. You learn from history. One of the things that they'll never understand. But anyways, I thought that was completely ironic that they're in Ghana celebrating this. And the look on Omar's face as she's walking around saying, it's so good to be back in Mother Africa. Well, if it's so good to be back in Mother Africa, why don't you keep your ass over there? Just stay there. Don't come back. I don't think you'd be missed. I'm sure we can find another terrorist from your district in Minnesota to take your spot. Not a problem. And Pelosi, if you see the pictures of this, you should Google this. Look at the picture of her face. She always looks like she's in some state of like surprise. Well, she looks like she's in some state of terror shock, which is like, oh my God, get me out of here. I didn't want to come here, but I have to support you. She looks completely surprised. And this is another point that just came to mind right now. Why is there a black caucus and a Hispanic caucus and an Asian caucus? I thought the caucus was Congress. The House of Representatives is your caucus. You're representing all kinds of people. You're not just representing blacks, Asians, Hispanics. There are more than one demographic in your respective districts, I'm sure. So that's another thing. Just dawned on me. That's just weird. Yeah. So I don't know if any of you guys have heard of this trip that she took to Mother Africa, but I don't understand. I honestly don't understand how they go over to Africa, but at the same time, our president is celebrating the birth of our country in Jamestown, which was in 1620, 1619, I guess, was maybe the first settlement. But still, 400 years ago, he's doing what's right for America, or he's doing what is right for America to celebrate what happened 400 years ago in this country. They go to Africa and celebrate the beginning of the slave trade. Seriously? Let's go celebrate an atrocity. My brain's stuck. My brain is stuck. I don't understand how they can do that. Anyways, I'm gonna go tend to my ribs. You guys have a great day. And remember to always stay on the right side.